Hello guys, happy Friday. Come on in. Let me know that you're here. Hope you guys are having a good week. I hope that if your week has been hard or something's happened today even, that you'll come on in and just reconnect with some people, some friends, do something creative, and maybe that will make it just a little bit better. I think life is much more bearable when we do it together, and also just take some time for ourselves or to be crafty. So come on in here. Excited to see you guys. I have a very quick one tonight. Hi Brookie, you have Happy Mail on the way. Hey Inga, how are you today? Hi Christy. I feel like I haven't talked to you, Christy. How is everybody? Thank you for sprinkling. Hey Terry, you have Happy Mail on the way. Hi Cindy. I have had a lot of fun putting together our little reel. So hopefully you guys have seen the reel that shows you what everybody made. We've had so many fun ATCs coming through here, and I finally got everything to load properly, or as best as I can do. Hi Sheila, hi Debbie, hi Beth, hey Brenda and Cheryl, hi Penny, hi Nanette. Glad y'all are coming in. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start. I don't want to delay, but listen, I'm going to show this one more ATC idea because it turned out so cute. And look, all I'm doing is taking these little postmarks that came on the envelopes that people have sent their ATCs in. Now, not all of them are this cute. Not all of them get the complete stamp like these did, but these are my favorites because they did get that full, postmark stamp. Some of them, I think I've got one here, I've got a couple that didn't get it, and so they'll put a mark through it like that, and you can kind of see the round circle. I love that. But anyway, so I don't really love to use something like that, but these are all perfect. So if you like to travel or you have somebody far away that sends you letters by chance, then grab those postmarks. But even if they're just on your letters here or mail here, they're still great to use. And if you don't, if you're like, well, I never get mail, if I do, it's a bill and it's not going to have something like that, then put on your Facebook page. Ask if anybody has, tell them what you're looking for. Take a screenshot of this and just cut out the stamps and say, does anybody have any letters, or do you get letters? I promise you they'll start saving them for you. And they'll either pop them in the mail, or if you live right by them, you can just pick them up, because it's really a fun little ATC to make with these stamps. Hey, Sherry, glad you're here. Hi, Vicki. Hi, Barbara. Sorry if I've missed anybody. I feel like I've hit most of you. Hi, Pat. I think I said hi to Brenda. Yes, I love my VIPs being in the house. Hello, Pat and Trisha and Tana. You guys, I hope y'all saw that reel. I was so proud to see everybody's little designs all in one place. It just looked so cool, just being able to see them all. Okay, we're just taking a playing card, Dollar Tree playing card, and I'm just going to go ahead and Mod Podge this whole thing. We can probably do a couple, and I'll send one out to one of y'all. And I've also got some stamps to give away. I ran to the Dollar Tree today, so I picked up something. Actually, what I'm sending today isn't from the Dollar Tree, but I looked at the Dollar Tree to see what they had, and I didn't see anything that I thought was cuter than the stuff I'm getting at Temu. I didn't see any good rub-ons or anything, but listen, look at your store, because they do have a lot of stickers and rub-ons that you can use with your ATCs if you're making these. If you haven't jumped on the bandwagon yet, as you can see, I'm not stopping, so I hope you will. I'm going to go ahead and use some of this, and send me one. You can go to the website. Surely it's at the bottom. Yeah, it is. Hi, Lisa. I'm glad you're here live with us. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate it. Hi, Jill. Jill sent me some beautiful ATCs. They're in that video. You guys, I know it's like a minute long or something. And I know sometimes it seems tedious to sit and watch something like that, but really it's so worth it. There's so many cute ones and pretty ones, and Everybody's so different in their style and what they like, and I'm kind of looking for the cool stamp, something different than what we always see. So that's why you see me being kind of picky. You could, if you collect these a lot, or maybe you've collected them with your kids or something, go ahead and use them. Make something with them instead of just having them sitting in a drawer, because that's no fun. Look at this one. I thought that was super cute. I don't remember where this came from now, but it definitely says something. I don't know. Maybe y'all know. Yes, exactly. I did have it set to going every minute and a half. So, you don't have a long time to look at the picture and then look at the name and everything. But I knew if I did it longer, people would not even watch it because our attention span can be kind of short. So just watch. You'll be blessed. There's so many good ones. And compliment. If you have one that's your favorite or something, or something jumps out at you, let the person know. Just be like, that was so cute, because people work so hard on them. And I'll tell you what, some of the ones that people have made me are so personal. And I just thought that is a beautiful thing to do for someone, to make it a personal thing. So if you know them well enough and you can do things that they like or that they're into, that's really cool. So I am going to see how they're all overlapping, and you might have some gaps. I'm going to take my Mod Podge and just put it on and kind of brush it back up under so that all of these little stamps will stay down and stay together. Let's see. Hi, Sydney. Good, Sheila. Hi, Manny. How are you? Oh my goodness, you guys. You'll have to go see Manny's Paper Fun. Wait, Manny, help me with your business page because I don't want to say the wrong thing. Yeah, oh, there it is. Manny's Paper Fun. I said it right. He has done some of the cutest Halloween stuff. So go check him out. He's my neighbor and friend. He lives real close. Well, I say real close, driving distance. He's in Dallas. I'm in Fort Worth. Okay, so we're going to let that dry for 1 second. And listen, I'm just realized I forgot to grab something off my printer. We'll play a game. You guys comment while I'm gone. So I'm going to put start. And y'all can comment when I get back, which is only going to take a second, you guys. It's just down the hall. I will pick somebody for the stamp that I have for today. So go ahead and comment, and I'll be right back. I want to grab something off my printer. Blue may come in. Okay, I'm back. I didn't give y'all very long. Let me grab the stamp. Oh, there's so many cute ones. So many cute ones. I'm going to do this one today because you guys had loved it when I showed this one the other day. So I ordered more from Temu. Okay. Let me take it out. See, well, you can see it backwards, but I'm going to take it out. Can y'all see that? Sometimes if you put a piece of white paper behind it, it's better. Isn't that the cutest? So you've got the little bluebird, I'm assuming, because see the feathers, it's like a blue jay, and then probably a little sparrow or something, some leaves, a little butterfly. I love it. So this is what I'm going to give away. Let's just pick right now. Oh, so I know. Yes, I do too. We all get a lot of junk mail. Y'all commented a lot. Good job. Okay, I'm going to go up and down, and then I'll just kind of stop on Brenda Moon Flanders. Brenda, you are so lucky. But you're getting it. Don't tell me to give it to somebody else because you won fair and square. But you've won before, which is great. That's okay. Anyway, I'm going to set that aside, but I am going to put your name on it because it just makes it easier for me to try to figure it than to try to go back and remember who won. There we go. Okay, Good. Well, perfect. So here's what I wanted to show you that I printed or that I made for you guys that are in the VIP group. I'm going to give you this, and I just forgot to grab it before I came in here. But it's got all kind of stamps. So for those people who are like, well, I don't have stamps, nobody sends me letters, I thought, well, I'm going to give them some, and I'll show you what else it has. It has these little things that you could use as well. So see, cute little things to put on there. But what I wanted today for me is this little saying that I'm putting on there. Find joy in the journey, because I thought that kind of went perfect with, but look how cute these little stamps are that you'll get. You guys, I'm telling you, it's worth it to be in the VIP group or in the Patreon page too. I'm doing a lot of things there too. Of course, the VIP group is above and beyond. I'm always finding things to put in that group. So there, so see, like, y'all will have some things, some options. You are so welcome. So I'm going to cut out this little find joy in the journey, and I just trim around. Just, you know, you saw me just print this on copy paper. It's totally fine. If you have something else you want to print it on, that's cool. But I just usually use copy paper. This is dry enough that I can cut around it now. So let me grab my larger scissors that squeak. Haven't done anything about it. Oh, thank you guys. I'm glad you love it. There are some of us who I know we really love it. I want everyone to love it. I work really hard to try to make it something for everybody, and to where you don't get too bored. I give you a lot of options. That's the goal anyway. Because we're all so different that I don't want it to just really be about one thing. So we try to have a lot of variety in there. Okay, so I trimmed around it. So now how cute. It's really cute just like this. You honestly don't have to do anything else to it. You could put one word or you could put a phrase, you know, so there are things you can do to dress it up, but because it's just cute with all the pretty stamps, you know, so for people that keep saying, I get one comment on almost every reel or every video that's like, oh, I couldn't do that, or oh, I wish I could do that. And I'm like, you can, I promise. It's really easy. It really is. I give you so many tools and ideas. So what I do with this is I'll take my little brush and take some Distress ink, and I like this kind of brown color for something like this. See how, I don't know, it's got a lot of yellows in it. So that's just the one I'm going for here. And I'll just kind of usually wipe a little bit off, and then kind of start small, start low with this, because I don't want too much, which that's not near enough. So I'm going to come back in and put more ink, and, you know, I'll press a little harder. Now this brush is kind of like in a row, so kind of have to go over it. And you'll just notice I kind of say less is more on this, because I don't want to get it weird looking. So I don't want to get a big blotch of ink. So I kind of do a little bit and then a little more until I like the look of it. But you can usually tell if you put it against something white. Otherwise, if it's on that like brown craft paper, it's kind of hard to tell how dark you're getting it. Let's see if we like that. We're going to ink around it, of course, so just kind of wanted it to look a little older. And then you can ink the edges if you want to with this. I will probably use a stamp, or actually I might use some ink, some paint. I'm trying to just see what I think. Kind of just play with it. Where'd you get that little brush? Patty, I am thinking it came from Temu. Pretty sure. Either that or Dollar Tree, and I just don't remember. If you want me to find out, I can. I'll look on my Temu order. So then I'll take it, and I'm taking that little strip of paper and running it through this black ink now, and that will ink up these edges. And I am going, I just laid that down in it. I am going to cut this apart Sometimes I leave it in all one phrase, but this is a pretty long one, so I'm going to cut this apart a little bit. Oh, Sherry, what it says, you can see the free Mystics 2023. They send. Oh, really? That's cool. Yeah, Dollar Tree does have these little brushes. And they're in the makeup section, you know. So, I don't know what people use them for. I'm a simple girl. I don't do all the things like that. So, I don't know. And then I do cut it apart. And I will ink that edge. Okay, so whatever edge, you know, that one will have two. But I find it easier to go ahead and do all I can while it's in one strip. And then you just go back and do that one edge because they're so tiny to hold. But then they're both done. I'm telling y'all, we're doing a happy hour that's a 30-minute one because this is a quick, easy idea. I can't stop. I keep thinking, I know that my page is probably suffering because I'm not painting on here. But I am painting in the Art and Craft VIP group. And I have not stopped or slowed down on painting or doing glass art, but I am enjoying the ATCs, and so are a lot of you. It's getting people creating who haven't been creating in the last, sometimes, where's my joy? Did somebody see where it went? There's find, something, in. What the heck? What did I do? Let's see. Do you guys see? Did I do something? Where did it go? How did this happen? Do y'all see it? Hi, Joy. Is it on the ink? There's Joy, but did I have an in? Find Joy in. There we go. Thank you. Was that Brenda? Who said that on the ink pad? Lori, you're so smart. You know, I think you were on here not too long ago when I couldn't find something. And every time I'll end the live, and guess what? There it is. Every time. It's the weirdest thing. But things just disappear when you're live. And I don't mind just putting, you know, I'm going to kind of put more Mod Podge because I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put all these letters really. I'm just going to kind of start putting them and see. So find. I do stagger a lot. Joy. You're paying attention. You are. You are. You're like, I'm going to wait and see if she notices. Is this not a good lesson? This is such a good lesson because we don't all like the journey we're on, right? You know, not all the time. Sometimes things are all rosy and wonderful. And sometimes you find yourself on a journey that you didn't ask for, that you don't have one bit of control over. But guess what? We can find joy in it. And I know it's hard, but we can. I've done it, and I've also looked back and thought, well, I should have seen this and made the best of it. So, you like it? That's right, Trisha. You know, we don't always know why or think it's for our best, but guess what? Sometimes it is, and we don't know for years later. So I have learned the hard way to just kind of accept what is, and usually I do see the reason down the road, and sometimes it takes a little bit. Thank you, Celeste. I appreciate that. And I'm taking some paint. You can use ink. Like I said, you can run it across your little ink stamp pads or whatever you have. But I do kind of like, maybe I should use a stamp. Let me just look at these. Let me see if I have an extra. I do. I would like to give one of those away. Let me see if I can find it, though, before I promise it. I hate promising something when I don't know where it is. Let's see. Let's see. I just saw that. Okay, here's what. It might be in my little bucket over there. I'm gonna say I'll send another stamp out. Let me just find it because I can't stand doing that. And then what if I can't find it? Let me look. It's not in this. Oh, I don't know. For now, I'm going to tell you that I'll send you these, this is 2 little stamps together. It's this little stitch and just a different type of stitch. So that's what I'm going to offer right now since I can't find a full sheet. If I find it later, I'll let you have it, but it may just be these. So this is what I'll give away here at the end. But I'll take this one and put it on a little block and use this. Oh, by the way, I did get these from Temu also in my little order I just got. And they do have the little line, so now I can line it up to where I make sure it's straight, which that'll help a little, I guess. Hi, Kim. Oh, I know, Angela. We made it. Everybody made it. Now, I can't really complain. My job is so fun, and I can't wait for the days that I do get to go live and show y'all something new. So I can't, but I have worked all my life in offices or at hospitals, and so I do know how we cannot wait for the weekend, you know, when you're in that situation. And I'm just going to stamp kind of along the edge with this black. Now my Mod Podge isn't dry. Let me dry it. I knew. I was hoping I could get away with it though. I want to keep this fast. Bird stamps from Temu. What bird stamps? I did not get any stamps from Temu other than, oh, I'm sorry, yes, I did. I know what you're talking about. I thought you were looking at something on here. Yes, I did get those from Temu. And I know Amazon has them as well, but I do find they're a lot cheaper on Temu. That's still not going to be as dry as I'd like it to be, but I want to go ahead and show y'all this. So I'm going to kind of move on by just kind of stamping a little bit. But you know, you can take ink and go across and do a little border, kind of like what I'm doing, or a stamp, whatever you want to do. Some of you have a sewing machine that you can even sew stitches on your cards if you want to, but that frames it. I really like doing something around the edges to kind of frame it. And then once this dries completely, I will take my little micron pen or Pitt pen and go around the words. And let me show you the one I did just to test it out. This is the one I did earlier. Can y'all see? So I do go around the words with my micron pen, and that's that. So how awesome is this? As so easy. You're just putting on some stamps with some Mod Podge, printing out words on a piece of copy paper, and if you don't have some distress ink, what do you have that you can kind of mute the paper so it's not stark white? Maybe even some blush, okay, like powder or eyeshadow. You guys can get creative. You don't have to go buy everything. You can look around, and I promise you'll have something you can use. Oh, aren't they cute? They're just fun, and I knew once I started seeing the postage coming in, or the letters, I can't show you because they're going to have people's addresses on them, but I knew once I started seeing these, I could not wait to do something with them. And you guys are always, you know, wanting the cute, easy ideas. So let me see. Oh, we are almost at the time mark, but let me show you another idea. I did get this roll of their stamps. You know, they're just kind of these fun little stamps from Temu. So you could use these, and you could put those kind of all over your card or on top of things. This is a catalog my daughter got, Free People, and so none of us are, I don't know if she's ever ordered from here or not, but when you get these catalogs, what I want to show you is, look at the colors. These people spend so much money on these things to advertise to us. So stop a second and look. There is architecture, there's texture in the ground. I was going to use this pretty color, you know, the flower dress she's got on as a background. Look at this. See, this is what I mean about architecture. Use that let's just quickly do a background here with some of this stuff, because that's another thing that's basically free to use that you may have or your neighbors will have. You know, ask your kids if they're of the age to get cool stuff like this. I grab it when I see it come in. I'm like, I'll take that, thank you. But that is so pretty. And of course it's like all new kind of fall colors. So why not use it, right? And I do like to just kind of tear right along the side of something. That's what I did on the stamps. Just kind of tore with my fingers and, I don't know, use some of that. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's usually really good quality images from some of these brands because they're wanting us to buy. And so just let them spend the money on all this good stuff and we'll use it all day long. You can even turn it on a way that's not even intended. So I'll take this and turn it upside down. It's just a background. That's all I'm doing is getting a background down. And then you can just go to town and do whatever you want to on top of it. But I just like to show y'all that you don't have to, because I see, this is what, I come up with ideas based on your comments. So somebody will say, oh, I don't have any scrapbook paper. And immediately I'm thinking, what else could she use if she doesn't have scrapbook paper? And this is it. So you just gotta think outside the box. Necessity, what's that phrase, guys? Necessity is the something of invention. Remember? I don't remember how it goes, but that's why I think I'm creative, is because if you can't just go out and buy everything you want, then you do get more creative and you get like, what could I use? What is similar? What would give me that same effect? You know? And that's how people come up with recipes for Mod Podge and all kind of things. So there's your background. We dry it and cut it, and then there you go. The mother of invention, is that it? Yep. I'm really glad that my daughter has learned that from me. My son hasn't, but I guess that's probably normal for a guy. But she definitely, even though she would prefer to buy things, she doesn't want to have to craft or have to, yes, that's it, Anita. She doesn't want to have to do this kind of stuff. But when she has to, for some reason, she does it. And then I'm always like, yes, it's stuck. This still isn't quite dry, but just to kind of show you, you can do a lot with a little. And then, you know, things like this, if you're like, well, then now what would she do with it? You know, then just take a stamp or take another. Maybe you have a quote that you want to put. You could do it even larger than the one that I printed. Maybe you have a stamp that's really pretty. I'll tell you what I'm going for here. There's a butterfly stamp that I want to use. So I'm going to stick this to something and use that later and use this butterfly stamp. So just put this kind of catty corner like so. I do have some words, so I keep a lot of stuff that if I print it and don't use it, I'll keep it and put it in this little, you know, goodie bag. You are loved. Somebody sent me a few embellishments to use, and I can just put one of those on there. I believe she watercolored it, and I can't remember who it was. If it was you and you're watching, let us know that it was you, because I just can't remember. This was in with an ATC card somebody sent me. And if you want to send me another one, go for it. I'll send you another one back. You know, we can do this as many as you want. But I love seeing everybody creating. And I love how many people have tried to make it like personal. That is amazing. And then all we'd have to do is, ooh, and I have pink ink. Let me grab it. I'm trying to not get my back flared up because it's hurting, but let's see here. which one. We're going to test out on another piece of paper. Let's just grab another phrase and see what it would look like. Ooh, I like this one too. You are worthy. You know, I just went through one day and made a bunch and then put them in here to use. I'm just going to kind of see. That's pretty dark, but see how, I want to see what the coloring's like. Either one would go. See that? I think I might like this one better. I'm going to try it with a soft look. So where did I put my little brush? Let's try, guys. I'm not right now, but I will be. Tomorrow I'm on at 2:45. 2:45, guys. You'll have to be here. I'm not going to do ATCs. So come back tomorrow at 2:45. And that we're having the big bonfire event that Lisa and I believe Shar are putting on. And it will, just look at the post on my page. It'll be there. It's actually pinned to the top. I also have it in my story. But I'm looking forward to that. It's a big event. There's a lot of people in it. So it'll be a fun thing to do if you're going to be home all day. Just fix up some snacks and some drinks and plan to stay parked because it will be good. There's a lot of great creators in there. I was very grateful to be a part of it. So oh, Blue wasn't even here. I just hear her coming in the door with Dad. Okay. I can't believe we did 2 so quick. Now, I did go over my 30-minute thing, but we did that one. Oh, that's so cute. See, that kind of matches the sticker. Super easy. Another easy one. How much did this one cost us, guys? Somebody do the math. Now, let's say that you don't have the ink, which you can get these for just $1 or $2 at Michael's. This is, I think, a Michael's brand. And of course I did get this at Michael's, but it's a more expensive brand. But if you don't have the ink and you don't want to buy it, then use your blush or your eyeshadow. That is a very common thing that people just don't tell you because they want you to buy, you know, their products. But what do you think those are made of? Mica. What is our eyeshadow made of? Mica. So it's okay to use things like that and experiment and explore and try. So then all I would do is do some edging. So we'll just go ahead and edge it in black for fun because it's right here. And edge it. And then you've got another easy card. It's very hard because it's all wet and I'm not waiting for anything to dry like you should. It'll be much easier to wait till that Mod Podge dries to go to the next step. But you know, if you want to do these in batches, then you do one spot, you know, you do the background, set it aside. Then you cut out all your hearts, set it aside. Then you do your copy paper, set it aside, and then you put it together, you know, just in an assembly line. So there's that one. I want to give away these little stamps. So let me pick another winner for that. There's that and that. Yes, exactly, Patty. Yes, exact. Oh, Trisha, don't we all have like 6 colors? You know, when you buy the kit that has a whole bunch in it, you know, there's always like, we use the same 3. And then there's so many that we never use. So at least keep one of those that you can use. Oh, good. I'm glad y'all like them. Okay, I'm going to come through here and pick. Now remember, if I can't find a big sheet, I'll make it worth your time, but don't be mad if I can't find the big sheet. I may have already sent them out because I do a lot of Happy Meal. I tried not doing Happy Meal and I can't. I have to do it. I was like, I'm not going to send so much. Yes, I am. I have fun doing it. Okay, I'm going back and forth a few times and stopping on Debbie Harris. It starts at 5:15. What starts at 5:15, Debbie? Let me write your name down. What starts at 5:15? Oh, I'm so glad y'all were here. It makes my day for y'all to be here, and I will go back and read every single comment and reply to you. So if you have questions or if you're wondering where I got something, just let me know and I will answer you. Let's show you up close. Let me try to get into the camera. Well, I'll do it one at a time. There's that one. There's this one. You saw how easy peasy. Yes, thank you, Patty. 2.5 by 3.5 is the size. And a playing card generally is 2.5 by 3.5. And that's why a lot of us use these as a base. I either use a card or I use watercolor paper cut to that size. And sometimes I take a card and do it on here and then put the watercolor paper on the back, you know, glue it on there. And I even have some little, let's see if I have one. I have something to put on the back like this that tells, you know, when I made it and all that, that you can just put on the back of the card too. All right, guys, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Andrea, praying for you guys, and just, you're anxious. Oh, good. This gives you something to do. You guys, please come tomorrow. I'm so excited. I haven't been in an event in a while, so I'm really a little nervous, but it'll be fine. Once I start seeing your names, I calm down. But 2:45, I believe I said, or 2:30. But just watch my page. I'll put another post about it because now I'm not sure, but I think it's 2:30 now that I think about it. All right, guys, have a great night. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.